or infinitybayside.com.
Well, folks, here's another video again. It's not really a product review. It's just debuting some speakers that I just worked on. Let me just pan over to the speakers here. Y'all, excuse the junk in the background. Don't mind it. These speakers that you see, just pan over to the other speaker here.
Find out how to get a smartphone on us. AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing.
This is some old vintage
Some wines are made for daytime.
Magnavox S-62 cabinets, painted them nice and black.
Rosé is perfect anytime. 3 rules: serve it cold, drink responsibly, and make sure.
Now I parted the drivers out of these speakers. Now these speaker terminal plates came from another speaker project. Actually, they were a pair of lithium, pronouncing it wrong, but the ribbon tweeters from Radio Shack. These came with it, so I just parted out the old crossovers and put in my own. And I put in some new Rockville, I think it's called Rockville. Yeah, Rockville 12-inch raw driver woofers. They're 8 ohms. Supposedly, let's see. Let's look at the specifications here. Let's see. They handle about 600 watts at 8 ohms. Frequency response between 35 and 2 kilohertz. For the crossover design for the speakers, I use a Soul and Split.
USDA is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
A first order Soul and Split to make the building the components for the crossover easier and cost effective. And this preamp power amp is the Powell P3001 AT hybrid amplifier. This is just some local radio station playing here in the background. I'm just going to turn it down so these speakers don't overpower my voice. So the tweeters that I've used, which I have to go and look at the box here that I have put them in, also came from, the woofers came from eBay. The tweeters came from Parts Express. I used the Pyramid. Now you may say, why use Pyramid? Well, they were cost effective, they were cheap, and seemed to do the job for what I needed to do. These are 4 to 8 ohms impedance, maximum input, maximum is 300 watts, 100 RMS. So these are they are die-cast super titanium tweeters, frequency response 2K to 20 kilohertz. And boy, these things are pretty sharp and clear. Now I could have went with the cheaper piezo, I think is how you pronounce it, design for the tweeter section, for the highs and the mids, but I decided to go with those because those are titanium based tweeters, and I heard that the piezo tweeters, you may need some additional components, like additional we call those things, not inductors, but resistors. Yeah, wire wound resistors. I was trying to keep the cost low in rebuilding these speakers, and so I went with these. Went with this setup. This is just only for a test, only temporary. I just wanted to hear how they sound after I finished building them. I can post pictures later on in the video to kind of show you what the components are going into making these speakers. Just so if you have a S-62 model or any old vintage speaker that are in decent condition, at least cabinet wise, and you want to repurpose it for party speakers, which I'm planning to use, or for DJing or for public address use, you can just use those components that I've mentioned. Use a simple crossover design. You can go to I believe it's do-it-yourself speaker designer. I'll put the links in the description box. I can't think of the name right now where I got the calculation from to how to construct the crossover for these speakers. So if you like what you hear, please rate and comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.